afternoon, and welcome to Winnipeg. This time there really is coffee in my cup, and it's hot. It's a real thing. Okay, now I got to apologize for the music in the sunrise at the end of yesterday's episode. Yeah, I didn't fade it in, and to make matters worse, it wasn't even good music. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. I guess I can't win them all. Now, we have the three smaller boxes that were inside that the submarine box, and what I'm going to do is I'll open these boxes off camera, because my experience has been with Trumpeters boxes is you can't get into them, and you try and do it on camera and you look like a bit of a fool. So I'm just going to go ahead and get them open here, and we'll maybe do a bit of a sprue check. That'd be kind of fun. So yeah, let's get at it. Okay, I got them off, but it wasn't easy. This is the fifth large kit now that I've had from Trumpeter. In fact, I've only had 5 kits from Trumpeter, and this one was the worst. I had to literally rip two of the lids off. They're history now. I can't get them back on unless I tape them up, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, anybody else have a problem with these lids, or maybe my fingers are getting weaker as I'm getting older? I don't know. For a while there, I thought that possibly the ones that weren't coming, I thought that I actually had to rip. I thought maybe somehow they got glued, but they didn't. They were just anyway. This stuff here we looked at last night. How much of this we're going to be able to look at tonight, I don't know. I don't want to have a big long video. I just want to kind of look at some of the parts. We got some parts all wrapped up here. It looks like some kind of clear plastic thing going on. I'll recompose and we'll get in nice and close, and yeah, lots of stuff. Boy, I'm wondering, have I bit off more than I can chew? I mean, I didn't take the Yamato because I thought it would be too much for me, but maybe I just jumped from the frying pan into the fire. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, though. I think we'll get it done. Yeah. It's I'm guessing now, I was telling people it'll probably be over a year, but I'm thinking now it might be 2 years from now before this is done. But, you know, I'll have a lot of fun poking away at it. Okay, let's recompose. Okay, we may as well start with the smallest box here, and we were talking about this package right here. And all right. I'll just bring the camera down here and we'll get in a little closer. Okay, I had to find this piece in the manual here. Apparently it's called piece A. And you know, they've got an A right up here, but I couldn't see the A on here. But if I get the light, see if I can zoom in a bit here. If we get the light just to hit this just right there, you can just see there's an A there. All right. Anyway, this is the A sprue. I'm going to have to be very careful with this one. I don't know how much of this is supposed to be painted and how much of it is supposed to be left clear. It looks like it's already broken loose from right here. I guess that happened in the box. That's okay. Okay, let's move on. There's lots of sprues. Okay, I carefully put it back in its package, and what I'm going to do is just take them as they come here. Okay, now I can see right here it says Y1. You know, when we are actually building the model, we will be zooming in really close and looking at the individual pieces. I'm not going to do that unless I happen to see something that is glaringly bad. But so far this sprue looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on here. Okay, we're not going to look at every single sprue on camera. There's just too many. But it might be a good idea here if I was to check them off. Now we know we've got the A sprue. And we know we've got Y1. Okay, that doesn't make sense, that's Y. Maybe that didn't say Y. You know what, I think I'm going to be driving you crazy here as I check these off. This is not turning out quite as planned here this evening, so just let me push stop here and get my act together. Okay, I figured out what my problem is, and that is that not all the sprues are in the manual. Some of them are listed in the color callout here. Like this one here is Y1. And here we've got Y2 and Y3. So right here you can see we've got Y1 through 3. And we may as well just check that off. Okay, in that smaller box, there are 2 more sprues, or 4 more sprues rather, of figures. Now, wouldn't Gabe have a heyday with all of these? These are his specialty. Now, speaking of Gabe, I didn't realize it until it was too late, but he had sent us an email of a picture, and I'm assuming that he drew this. So I'm going to show it to you, not in this episode, but in the next main episode. These 8K extras I don't consider full-blown episodes. Anyway, we don't need to look at this. They're going to look a lot like the other one. Okay. Maybe I should get rid of the manual here because it's sort of throwing the light off. Okay, I just spent quite a bit of time here trying to find this motor listed in the, the manual and the parts call out. And I just couldn't find it. And then I was noticing on the inside of one of these parts it had a W something, and I remembered, oh yeah, the W sprue. So what's happened is, I think people that were saying there was no W sprue, well, yeah, it's not really a sprue, but all it is here in the form of a package with everything nipped off. So there's our W sprue. So we got this. It's all 4 pieces are in there. Okay, that's good. Now, normally when you take a piece out of the box, you know immediately what it is, and I was trying to envision where would this go on the ship. And then I realized what this is the base. And somehow the keel fits into this. Okay, we got that. sprue J1. I'll zoom in a little bit on this right here. J2, and obviously this is a part of a floor decking. You can see some sort of a pattern, embossed into it. I'll have to be careful when I'm painting that I don't lose that detail. And this piece here, let's see if there's anything on the other side. Oh yeah, some kind of ribs. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I imagine a lot of this stuff we are going to be able to see. Okay, let's move on. This is the last piece that was in the small box. Probably can't read that, but it says R1. I'll move in a little closer so we can look at some of the detail. I won't put on the macro lens, but I'll move in close enough. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is save the other two boxes for another couple of episodes. I'm going to call it quits here and get this edited out, and yeah, there's a lot of nice detail there. I'm going to have to try and do a good job brush painting some of those details. I think that some of these pieces have to have decals applied to them, but I don't think those do. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're gonna see you in the morning.